Okay, well, today is going to be a groundwork day for this girl. You guys are on the GoPro. It's windy today, and we'll see if that bothers her. Okay, I'm gonna put you down on the fence. You can see what goes on when it comes to haltering her. Not perfect by far, but got it done quite a few times. So hi. Doing okay? Yeah. Good girl. You're okay. You gonna make it? Come on. Okay. I'll start with a neck loop. I never know when I might have to catch a horse with a rope. And as such, I'm only going to have the neck loop to get the job done. Now I'm going to acclimate her to the rope, even though I've done this 20 or 30 times in the last few days. She still gets pretty nervous. So I'll do that. And then I'll move her feet again. Come on. Good girl. She's getting a little quicker on that. So I'll continue bugging her. Ask her to come in this way a little. Just keep petting her and sort of bothering her with the rope. She gets pretty flinchy. So when I'm done, there, stands a little taller. Ask her forward again. Good. Pet her. This week will be, in my opinion, a bit of a long week for her, because we've really got to stretch her comfort level a lot. Because now I got to work the ropes. See if I can go with her, I will. But if she starts to twirl away from me too quick, I'll let her go. That'll bring her back to where we were and start all over again. Come on. Good girl. And come back to the top. Better. Now you're never going to get a halter on a horse that can't have its face touched. is too nervous or too worried. Just can't get near the face. It's too much trouble for them. It'll be a lot of trouble for you. You'll find yourself getting impatient and irritated. And they are too. So now I'm gonna bug her. I've got a rope on her so I can kind of go with her but catch her at the same time. So I'm sort of gonna stress her out a bit. That was pretty good. She let me put my hand on the front of her face without moving it. And the idea here is to get out before she asks me out. But she should put up with a little bit more than what I'm doing, because we've been here. I'll pet her when I notice she's about to relax. That licking and chewing sort of indicates they're coming down off of something. It doesn't mean they're relaxed. So, try a different spot. I'll come around to her face again. Ask her towards me. I want her nose towards me more often than away. Keep trying. Because she's got to be able to handle this. I'm going to come around a little further on her face. She's going to freak out. That's okay. Bring her back. Start again. She hasn't moved her feet yet. She's thinking about it, but so far she's just flexing. See, I'm getting her to switch eyes right now. That's hard. Horses are two-sided. You'll never ever get anywhere with a one-sided horse other than kicked or hurt or bucked off or whatever. See? And our rubber. A little bit of vigor. I'm going to try to stay on this side, but she's going to do everything she can to put me on her other side. I think. Could be wrong. She hasn't relaxed yet. So, I don't know what day we're on. What is it? It's Tuesday. There, she's squared up. That's nice. Can't really come at her straight yet. Try. See, she's put me on the other side. There. She's more left-sided than she is right-sided. Just gonna hassle her. And she's used to going to her right to escape. Going left doesn't come naturally. So she's gonna raise her head up as high as she can in hopes that she can get her head over my hand. So I'll ask her to bring it down a little by sort of bugging her chin. There, see, she got it around. I'm going to ask her to come back because I don't find it acceptable to switch eyes unless I ask for it. You can manage this. I've done this already. Now she's moved her feet back, so I'm going to reset her back to where I'd like her to be. Start again. Better. This is a little grimy, so I'm gonna brush that off for her. Scratching. She doesn't like scratching, but she has to get used to this a little bit. Horses groom each other. They're usually kind of rough, so I should be able to do it too. Ask her to step forward. Her head's too high. Bothers me. Like her to come forward, move her feet a little bit. Come on. Good girl. We'll come over to this side where she usually has an easier time of things. Rub her face and her neck. It'll get soft. When she gets soft, I'll just back off for a second. Let her think. Now we'll come back to the halter. Now before, when I was doing this, I would have let her go and wander off. And I'd get back to her again, but I've haltered her so many times now that this shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, in theory. It's okay. She got a little worried. We'll bring her back. Pet her on her right side. Approach her on her left. She will think about leaving. And come around her neck. Take it slow, not in a rush. She's scared. She got really worried there. So you're okay. Come with me. And start the exercise over again. Well, better. But as we are starting this fresh, but we've already done it, I'm gonna ask her to just come towards me a little. She's pretty tall, so I'm not overly comfortable with that. She moved back. I don't want her to. Bring her up, turn her. So it's getting a little windier. Trees are really rustling. Oh well. It's just wind. But it is extra stuff to handle. So we're gonna see where I can get her a little more acclimated to what's going on. You know? What seems to be the problem here. So find out and then get it better. See, it's the mouth and the nose. My hand's fine here, but if I bring it down here, she can't handle that. So we're not going to target that. What we're going to do is just brush by it. Sort of pay attention to something else while I do it. I'll bug her a little. She has to come by my hand to get out. So, a little more acclimation. So my hand's here. She's got to bring it up and over to the right. There, my hand's on her mouth now. I'm just going to relax. Wait till she gets a little soft. Bring her nose over a bit. She complies a little. There, I move. I'm just going to rub gently. She says, that's hard to handle. I know. Rub, rub, rub. There, she got soft. Brought her nose in. Rub, rub. There, she got worried. But while doing this, I also have my hand over the bridge of her nose so she can get used to that feeling a little better. Start over again. She's moved. Bring her back to the top. Don't do that. Come on. She says, this is really scary. You sure you're not going to hurt me? I'm pretty sure. Try not to. So, it's getting rainy. There, she's stuck with me this time. I'm going to let her free in a second. Look at how close she is. That's scary for her. There. Let her think on that for a minute. It's good. A little progress there. It's hard to halter a horse that's freaked out about touching their face. Just get what you get before. It's proof I didn't prepare her properly. Even though she's done it 10 to 20 times. not prepared today. There, see? Maybe I can get her mouth to touch my jacket on the side. Whoa! Got her to switch and stay with one eye. Ah, it's really starting to rain. Well, I don't know how well the camera is gonna do in the rain. Oh, come back. There we are. So we'll come down into the shelter. We'll continue in here. Get you guys there for now. So I get you balanced. There. Okay, moving on. Now we're undercover. See, she came with me with just this loop around her neck, so that's nice. I'm gonna bug her a bit with it. I want her to know that all I'm doing is just moving it around. That's okay. She moved back. I'll reset her, start again. Come on. Good girl. Okay, you don't have to worry. You're gonna have a lot of this, so you better get used to it. See, now it's really raining. She's smart, she'd just stick around with me in here. So I'm moving kind of quick with her with this movement. That. She can manage that. There, that's soft. That was really soft. Let's try again. Oh, she got stuck there. That's pretty good. Well, the weather took a turn. Hey, it's rain. Yeah. I pet her. Let her know she's okay. It's just rain. Of course, she knows that. What I am saying actually is it's just me. We're just hanging out together. Now, I'd like not to go out in the rain, and hopefully she's thinking the same thing. See, now I've acclimated her to her mouth a little more. Ask her to come in. She says, "You're going to ambush me with that thing again." Yeah, I might. Or I might just touch your chin a lot. Side of your mouth. Oh. So. Totally ambushed. This thing's getting all wet over here. So let's bring it over here a little. And we'll back up a bit. Back up. Good girl. That's a little tiny step. Been working on groundwork already. Back up. Back up. Good girl. So I can get it back up two different ways. Come here. Don't be so silly about this. Just have to fix it a bit. This is too loose. This isn't the way I would halter a horse normally. But because she's such a worrywart right now, I'll just keep it on her loose. Encourage her. Tell her it's okay. Come here. We're kind of against the odds today, but you know, that's fine. There. See? Should be able to play around and adjust this thing. Pet her. Back up. Not the happiest horse around. Could be better. Oop. Okay, we're back. Camera fell off with all that wind and stuff, so. Okay, still bugging her with the halter. Now I'm gonna take it off. Put it around her neck. Because these scared ones, these worried ones, even the normal ones will try to leave when you take a halter off. I'm always going to be reminding her that even if the halter comes off, it's not time to take off and leave and evacuate. So every day we work on this till it gets kind of good. There. Oh, she's not ready yet. Almost. She wasn't ready the first time, but I got it done. Just gonna keep bugging her. There, we'll quit at that. Bring her forward because she moved back. Do a reset. Pet her. Do this 100 times and we just might get good at it. There, she almost put her nose in. I'll pet her. Leave her for a second. That's a little more relaxed. That's the kind of horse I'd like to see. Not perfect, but better than the first time. We'll ask her forward. That's super light. Really happy with that. I'm gonna ask her backwards. We've been working on this, so she knows what it means. That's pretty good. A little more. That's nice. A little more. Good. Let her think for a second. Ask her forward. Ugh, like she can read my mind. For everybody that has commented on how a halter should fit, this is not the way it should fit, but this is the way I start her for her first little bit. So I'll put the lead rope on the ground. I'll take a chance here. Usually I put it over my arm, but I'm going to tighten this up a little at a time. It's still not where I'd like it to be, but it's better. But even just messing around with this cord here, with this line here, the zip zip sound it sort of makes gets her worried. So that's okay. I'll just keep doing it till it doesn't. So I'm gonna loosen it. I'm gonna zip zip it. I should coin that phrase. See how worried she gets? Now I'm gonna leave it loose. I'm gonna zip zip it again. Pet her. Bring her head down. Zip zip. She's got to get used to the fact that it's going to get tightened and loosened. Tightened and loosened. I'll pet her. Bring her head over. There, come here. Good girl. Alright. Nope, see, she's not ready there. Did it unprepared. It's my fault, not hers. But we've done this enough times, it should be pretty good. Come here, you look silly. Come here. I know. Now I'm gonna really bug her here, so hopefully she doesn't take off on me. I just want to fix that, get it straight. Again, there's nothing for her to be afraid of. Just keep bugging her. So my halter's pretty close to where I'd like it to be. Still a little loose, as you can see. So we'll work on that. She's pretty jittery, but she's stuck with me. Ask her forward a smidge. Come on. I know I'm really close to you. Come here. Good girl. So it's pretty close. I would only put this up maybe another inch. And that's good. Nicely up here on the nose, right around the cheekbones and the back. Move your head away. Come on, let's show everybody. The back comes around behind her jawbone. Fits nicely on the nose, doesn't hang loose. Here, bring your head up. I don't know if you guys can tell. Here, what am I doing? I happen to have a camera that moves. So, oh, stay there. So you can see it's behind the jaw, under the chin, on the nose, and cheekbones. And I'd say that's a well-fit halter for now. Come here, stop moving around, it's just a camera. Let's see. you guys back here. Hopefully you don't fall off again. Okay, so that's haltering her. Probably have to do a little groundwork next time. Not next time, a little later, and it sort of settles down a bit outside. Now I'm going to pet her. Lots. Really going to bug her here. This isn't a good feeling for her yet. I'll mess with the halter, come to her face, get out, get in, get out, get in. Oh, she says, it's too fast. Yeah, I know. Trust me. One hand on her face, one hand on her neck, one hand on her forehead. I want to come up to the ears. I'm probably going to need to move the rope to do that. She's not ready for that yet. I'll come up here, I'll brush her ear, nose, ear. She says, get off. Yeah, I know. Oh, she took a step back, we'll bring her forward. Start again. Play with her ear a little. I'd like her to be far less head shy, obviously. There, that's pretty nice. You're doing pretty good. Okay, now that I've really bugged her, I'm gonna loosen this. I'm gonna goof around with it. Pet her. Let it go loose. Adjust so it's looser. This is all just in stages. I'll take it off. Now she raised her head there. I don't want that. I'd like for her to put her head down a little bit at least. I don't want her reaction to be to go up. So I'm going to tighten it back up, ask her to bring her head down because we've been working on that, and I'll start over. Oh, yeah, she got pretty good there. I'll tip her nose in a little more, a little more. That was good. Now she came out of it, so I'd like her not to do that, but I don't know if I could. There. Okay, so there, she put her head down when I reached for her. She already knows. Tip her nose in. A little more. Let her go. Now she drew out of that again. I'm going to try one more time. It's important to get haltering and unhaltering really accurate. I can't stress this enough. She's worried. I don't want her drawing out of the halter. So I'm going to put a little pressure on the top. The problem is she can't stand stuff touching her nose and mouth. Oh. Now she won't go back down. So try again. Sometimes this takes a few times. Draw her towards me. Ah. We're gonna keep going. Hey, come here. Now I'm gonna come over a little more, and I'm just gonna sort of weigh on her a bit. That's much nicer. I'm actually going to just ask her over. I won't be too hard on her for lifting her head at the end there. She needs to relax. See? That's hard work. This is scary stuff. So, hopefully that's interesting. I know it's been a long one. Day number 15, 16, 17, 18? I think? Okay. Hopefully that's been sort of informative. Update on how she's doing. I'll do another one probably today once this rain settles a bit. It's no fun doing video in the rain. I'll work with her some more and get back to you guys on the groundwork that we've been working on. She's out.